everybody. Welcome to this week's mini manifesting class. Today, we're going to talk about who you truly need to be in order to manifest your next level reality. So, who do you need to be to manifest your next level reality? If you're joining live, be sure to leave a comment and like your ahas. And if you're listening at the replay, let me know. And if you have questions, if you have an insight, I would love to hear it. So leave it below. So this is a topic that I teach around, and I truly believe in that we create our reality based on who we are being. And if you have a reality you love right now, great. You're being the person that you are meant to be. If you're in a reality that you don't love, then that just shows the opportunity and the potential that's there for you to step more fully into who you truly came here to be. So I want to go deeper into this topic today. Who do you need to be in order to manifest your next level reality? This is a topic you may have heard. If you're in the manifestation world, if you love self-help stuff, you hear the question of like, be clear on who you want to be and just be that person. Act as if, be her, be him, show up as them, and you will have what you want to have. And although there's some truth to that, I want to clarify and make this more real and tangible for you today. Okay. So who do you need to be in order to manifest your next level reality? Let me start by saying this. Here's who you need not to be. I get my own words and statements. This is who you need not to be. You do not need to think about this image of you, this perfect, ideal vision and version of you that you need to achieve. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to adapt and conform to what society, your family, your industry says that you need to be. You don't even need to be the ideal of what it means to be a successful person. You don't even need to adapt that. This is actually where you're coming to head with it. This is where you're getting stuck because you are thinking you need to be something you are not. You need to reach for a version of you, this ideal, perfect image of you. And if you could be that, then you'll have what you want. You are even having this perfect image of who you need to be, or even this image of what you think you need to be, of who you need to become in order to have what it is you want to have. The perfect business, the fat bank account, the perfect clients, the ideal clients, have more time and freedom, doing the work that you love to do. Oh, there we go. You think that by having those things, there's this perfect vision and ideal of you, this perfect person that you need to be in order to have that. You don't even need to have that. You don't even need to be that. That's actually what's blocking you, because thinking you need to be this ideal, you need to think of this perfect version and think your way there and tune into it every morning of like, who would she be? What does she seem like she's going to be like? And then try to be that is what's keeping you disconnected and separate from your ideal reality, from your next level. And this is what you need to do. And I'll go deeper into why that is, okay? So you need to not come from the head. You need to not come from the outside, because often from the outside is where we pick up other people's ideals and beliefs and visions. It's not our own. So you need to stop coming from the head of who you think you need to be in order to achieve your next level reality with the abundance and overflow and love and all the travel and fun. You need to stop coming from the head. Stop thinking who you need to be, thinking about who you need to be. What you need to do is start coming from your heart. Coming from the version of you that is birthed from your heart, that lives within you now. You need to come from your heart and not your head, and ask yourself from your heart, Who do I even desire to be? Who do I desire to be? You may want the success, abundance, relationship, love, and all of that, but there's so many versions of that and so many paths towards that. And there's not this one set way, route, and way of being to get there. The way to get there is by the way your heart and what lies within you says and is. So when you tune in, you can silence right now and even come back to this and journal about this. Silence your heart or silence the noise and tune into your heart and ask yourself and breathe, who do I even want to be? Who do I desire to be? Who do I desire to be? When you ask yourself that, you receive the answers to success. You receive who you need to be and who you already are because it lives within you. The answer is coming within you. But you're getting this answer of who you are required to be and who you actually are. But the person you need to be is the person that your heart says. Who you need to be is going to come from in here, intuitively, from your heart, from your soul, from your gut, from your inner being. That's who you need to be. And why is it important to ask your heart, your inner being? Because when you ask yourself, who do I need to be? I being the bold word, bold and capitalize and highlight that. Who do I desire to be? When you ask yourself, the answers that bubble up to the surface is coming from a connective space. It is real. It is true for you, and it therefore no longer feels separate from you or this ideal that you're reaching for or you have to think of or you just picked up because that's what it presumed to be. That's what everyone else looks like. That's what you thought you need to be. Even your own mind is going to tell you things that's not true for you. But when you ask from this connective space, from an inner space, who do I even want to be? The truth comes up. I want to be calm, grounded. And here's the thing, the words are actually be like, I am. These are now your I am statements. These are your affirmations. This is when it works, is when it comes from inside out. Not from outside in, not from an ideal or a hat you're going to try on, or because when you're trying, you're not being, but this comes from a being place, from a connected place, from a truthful place. And when we're coming from a truthful place, then the thinking and feeling and moving doesn't feel disconnected. It feels real. It feels connected. It feels true. It is here now. It's not something we have to try on. It's not something that we have to reach for. And then that's the disconnect. When we ask ourselves, who do I need to be? Who do I need to be? We come from the headspace. We have this ideal that from other people or what we conditioned ourselves to be, things that we've picked up that we think we need to be. Then we try to be that. Then we're aiming and striving to be that. Then we're not that. And we feel discouraged. We feel so far away. And we're just further from manifesting, or therefore manifest more of the lack of what and more of what we don't want. Versus coming from a place of connection, of truth, of what's real, what's alive, what's connected to you now, what is present in here now. Because you're only manifesting what is present. You're only manifesting what you're practicing here in the present. So when you ask that question, who do I even desire to be? Your version of success is birthed. Your version of abundance is birth. Your version of being a mother, an entrepreneur, a partner, a wife, whatever, is birth. And that is your path to success. And when you tune into that place of your true being, who you desire to be, what you want, what you feel, what feels real and true and possible for you, guess what? Then you move in a more convicted, connected space, not from this separation space, not from this trying and reaching place. You're coming from this integrated, connected, real, truthful place, right? And how much different does that feel? I even take moments to sit down and journal about this. I journal every day, meditate every day. And this is a question I ask. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? And often, and I even fell into this, but the trap is that we think about this ideal and this version, this picture of success and abundance and a perfect mom and a successful entrepreneur. And then we try that on. We try to be that. We reach for that. We try to mold and fix and control ourselves to be that. Versus this, versus who you are the truth, what you truly desire, who you came here to be, what you already have within you, and allowing that to lead you and inform your path, inform your decisions, inform your thinking, form how you feel, inform what you do, and inform and therefore unfold and overflow into what shows up and manifests in your life. Someone in my manifest group asked me basically a question around how do we know if we make these changes that we're going to have what it is that we want? We're going to be more productive. We're going to be more successful. We're going to have more abundance. Well, there is no other way, but there's no other truth. There's no other result when you're coming from your true being, because your true being, your inner source, is all abundance and infinity and love and success, and it's written in its DNA. It's about expansion. It's about overflow. It's about endlessness, ever-flowingness. So you have no choice, but there's no other recipe than success and abundance and love and overflow when you are coming from your true being and when you're coming from who you truly desire to be, not what society or your parents or your friends or anyone else or anyone says about what you're supposed to be and what you even thought you were supposed to be or where you thought you were supposed to be. You just need to start being who you truly desire to be right here, right now, by asking yourself, your inner source, your inner being, your heart, who do you even desire to be right now? And allow that to inform your way. Write it out, put it somewhere you can see, practice that. Allow that to be the only thing you do. If you were to do anything but one thing, is to come from your heart and ask yourself who you want to be, and then choose and start being that person today. You'll also see you're already a lot like her once you write out that list. Today, my manifest group is the Q&A week, and every single question, they get to drop a question about what they want to manifest and where they're at in their manifestation. And every single question, whether it's about relationship or money or their nervous system or generational healing and mindset, everything all came back to who are we choosing to be? And not just choosing from out here, but choosing from in here, from who do we desire to be? What is the truth? What is real right now? What lives within you right now? Let's open that. Let's tap into that. Let's connect to that and start acting and creating and manifesting from there. And it's just a practice. It's a continuation. It's consistency. It's conscious choosing. And it's about doing it and doing it again. And that's what my manifest group is about. You get weekly support with me. It includes a monthly group call, weekly audios on manifestations where I tune in, and then there's a monthly Q&A, and you have a community, and it just starts at just $100 a month. And you can do a 12-month, 6-month commitment, or pay as you go. This is like the place to come in if you want to plug in to your core being and start mastering and manifesting from this space, and have the full support there from me. So if this speaks to you, I'll leave the details below. Feel free to reach out or just go ahead and sign up. Our next live call is December 4th. And if you sign up before December 1st, you get a free one-on-one day with me in Telegram where we tune in and clear up your blocks. Let's blow everything up and clear everything on the energetic field and make you a clean receiving portal to manifesting the life that you want. You also have an opportunity to, if you go on my site, I'll leave it down here below, you can take a look at, get a free look at our portal and just look at one of our recent recordings, group calls, and see some of the audios that I drop and receive some of that as well for absolutely free. So I'll leave that all here. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed recording this for you. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you join the Manifest group. Sending you all love and light. Bye-bye.